You left
Yeah,
already?
bro, leave me alone, Terry. Leave me alone, Terry.
I had to slide.
Where you what at?
I do. Get the kids to sleep. I had to put the kids night night.
You just walked in there, bitch.
7:30.
TJ, I'm in the Natty, man. Brother, what are you doing?
I'm about to get off this shit for. I was out there dropping 30. That's what I was out there. I don't know what they saying.
That's what them say.
Even though in the wreck without me. I'm off this shit.
Double 1890s. I need a dub, man. That's probably gonna be my only opportunity to get a dub. I need to get this dub. Oh. TJ, I need that good luck. TJ, I need that good luck. I need that good luck. Hopefully he got a bad kicker. Does he? Oh, yeah, he do. Ooh.
crazy.
In our production meeting, they thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage.
I got PlayStation Network friends that I know is way more active than me, and they be playing every day with
positive yards.
We're going to go with the wildcat formation, extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Green Wave. They strike first in this national title. The national championship game you cannot win.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. And that's how you get this thing started.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this could really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now.
Ooh.
Tackle was made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that. Made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. It's positive yards.
Shotgun formation was not the sign give.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but so early in this game, never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Lacey. On the move now. He's good as he throws it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
They bring him down, but that game moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. Still can't stop the quarterback fighting this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
First down here for this offense. They keep him guessing with a run. So they're able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Single back takes the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line, and the
This is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Here's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. You want to avoid a third and long. Back to pass. It's Lacey. It's an out route. The catch made. Touchdown, FAU. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. Who says he needed explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And they tack on the extra point. The kickoff team is out there and booted away. Turner looking to make a play here. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback ball spotted at the 25. The first play of the drive now, the 25. There's a blitz look here from the defense. DB's backing off from the line now. Not much on that play, brought down short. It's Lane on top right now. Reached the end of one of this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Pass rush closing in. With sure hands, it's Lacey. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. To throw, it's Lacey. Quick throw to the left. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking for a man. Deep ball falling away. And it's long
part of bringing it in for that big game.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. And the wideout goes in motion. Top pass over jet sweep. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. On the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Back to throw. It's Lacy. Quick throw to his receiver. Wrapped down the middle. It's Lacy. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now.
That's another huge gain for this guy, and I'll tell you what, they're doing a good job of moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
He escapes the pocket.
What the fuck is he doing?
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. He's stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on foot. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the first play of the drive coming up under 3 minutes to play before half. They're going to run it. Breaks into open space. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long, and here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. Cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the second down play. Looking for some space. It's Hill. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. It looked like they tried to get the ball to the edge, Kurt, but that play was just shut down before it could get going.
Yeah, that design is a sweep to get way out to the outside, but the defense flashes their speed there. Great instincts and speed to be able to bring that down for a nice loss.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. A play action looking to throw. Goes to the tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously
That's a big gainer there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. First down.
First set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the back now goes in motion. He's going to take off here. Tough to show a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. No huddle here for the offense. To the air. It's Knight. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and they're going to make some pay for it.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And now to try here for the extra point. Makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hope the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. To throw, it's Lacey. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you're in protection of your brother back there.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He dumps it off to the tight end. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has a halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fowler. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. They'll tackle him right at the 25.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another kick. The tackle, it looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's stopping behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it with room to run.
The defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. Trying to find room. It's Fowler. He's past the marker and still going. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Babe, can you take Angela on your minute to go out?
Sure hands.
I can't just.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitching match.
Getting set. Your second down. Send the back in motion. To throw. It's Lacey. Looking for his big tight end.
Let's go.
Pass is intercepted as he throws in the double coverage that time. Down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Oh no, bro. I almost threw a pick myself, so who knows?
And their own offense is back out on the field now. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense operating from the pistol. Second down, they're going to throw it. With the catch, it's Clark. They bring it down, but the drive is now reached.
Oh, okay.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator. What makes this receiver so special? He kept referring to his route. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Great swings at the 45.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. Run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
Pat sending memes. What are you talking about?
There's the handoff. They tried the middle, but stuck for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Sometimes you see teams go off tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to over the line. We're trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? Pursued and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Near the sticks. It's Hill. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to take their cap. They've done everything you would ask of them. They've taken care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Offense set with the 6th play in this drive. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Trucks through the defender. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Offense getting down here.
Whoa.
It's too late on the play. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived to the height for the final period. Let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking for a gap. It's Hill. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Play number 8 is championship game drive, and they face third down and short. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Knight. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Leading here in the 4th quarter to keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. He's looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. That's a big hit at the end, but leading to a fresh set of downs.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
From inside the red zone, looking to throw. On the move now. Pull that out of bounds after a solid gain on that play.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Working clock with the ground game. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal, and if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having some awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. National championship will slip away. That's a solid game. Moves the ball over 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Nice job just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Game makes it 2nd and medium. Scanning the field. It's Lacey. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Empty base. What is that? Shit, what is this? Oh, pass interference. Fuck! Fuck! Holding! Oh! Had that man jam and just...
So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
Out.
It's Davis. Oh, he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Long drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Looking to throw. It's Lacey. That's real weird. It's Lacey. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
This offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Great start to the drive.
Fuck.
Explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Brad made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
That one is incomplete in the end zone.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game,
Doing that quick seam. Doing that quick seam. Fuck.
and if you put the ball out of bounds,
Doing that quick seam.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense is short of the 1st down marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down.
How was that? You were right there. You were right there.
That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing.
You were right there. That should have been a pick.
The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they
Oh, what? She was right there.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the Warriors can get some within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Grinding away on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss of the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A national championship right in front of them. The offense can keep the football away here. Quarterback making adjustments down what the defense is showing. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Can't get it away. That defense has got it.
Did not try to fucking do that.
The stage of the game. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Did not try to do that.
Here we go. A national championship is so close, and the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock.
I can't.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the 1st down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now 4th down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up, become a hero? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Bringing pressure. It's he was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
This quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit. Wasn't able to complete this pass.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Pass caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Scanning the field. It's Lacey. Receiver makes the catch. They convert on 3rd down now. Sets up 1st and goal from the 9. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here. Put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got to the 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Clinching interception. Couldn't hold on. Brings up 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag down. Did the receiver push off? That hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the flag. It's offensive payout. To a heavy blitz look. It's the ball has his hit, but it's incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with the first.
The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be in the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball. They're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And that'll do it. We have a national champion with the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them.
Boy, Alex, you should be paying attention to Penn State.
They come through one more time. As you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
That's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Tulane Green Wave.
Ugh.